Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're talking about Hurricane Sam, which was actually restrengthened to a Category 4 again. Had its second peak early on today. I done as 150 miles an hour, I think. Um, but I honestly think that this still has a shot of becoming a short-lived Category 5. I'm not saying it will, but sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. I was just too busy playing with my friends on my PlayStation. So I'm sorry about that. I am sorry, and I was busy as well. So I do apologise about me from not posting. But they're still keeping this as 145 miles an hour now. Don't ask me why. They just are. This is Hurricane Sam's forecast. This is Hurricane Sam. It's now at 23.1 degrees north. So, honestly, I think now it might have a shot been becoming 150 again. Maybe 160. And then 140, 130, 120, 115. And then by 8 p.m. Saturday. Basically, Saturday is going to weaken. So, stay tuned for that. Because I will do another video. Don't worry about that. On Saturday. So, but as you can see, it becomes extra tropical. Right now, there is uncertainty when it gets up to here, because the jet stream is here. Now, we don't know if Sam is going to impact the jet stream, because if it pushes the jet stream more north up here, that means the UK will get, lovely weather. Like sunshine, very warm weather, 30 degrees Celsius. Now that means then if we do, it'll be the warmest October ever recorded. So basically, if it doesn't, this is what the Met Office was saying. If you don't know what the Met Office is, if you live in the Philippines or Africa or Caribbean or Mexico, it's a UK weather service, but they aren't good. They underestimate storms in the Atlantic all the time. So, it's going to be a Category 1, when really it's a Category 3. Oh, it's still a Cat 1 still. Then when it becomes a Category 5, they say it's a Cat 3. When it becomes then it's a tropical storm, they say it's still an open wave. So, I need to improve that a bit. But yeah, they do do a really good job in telling the forecast in England. So yeah. Anyway, by 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Well, it's actually Atlantic Standard Time still. But who cares? Because I'd rather go Eastern Daylight Time. Eastern Daylight Time sounds cooler. Where it's 1:54 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Victor has actually formed. And it's actually meant to become a hurricane. Well, actually, no, not anymore. They said it was supposed to become a hurricane. But actually, the agency has backed off from that now. When I looked at the school earlier on today, they were actually hinting of a hurricane on Saturday. So hinting of a hurricane here, hurricane there, hurricane there, and then weakening up here. But actually, they just have it stayed as a tropical storm now. Which, to be honest, if this to become a hurricane, this will be the first V-name storm to become a hurricane. Right. None of the V-name storms have become hurricanes because mostly when Vince formed, well, actually, no, I do tell a lie. Probably be the second, because Vince became a hurricane in November 2005, I think it was. Yeah, November 2005. Actually, no, was it October? I think it was October. Something like that, anyway. beginning of October, Vince became a Category 5. No, a Category 1 near Portugal. And, impacted Portugal. And obviously, because it was a subtropical system, formed over here, became subtropical here, a hurricane here, and became extratropical here. And it went like that, basically. So, basically, it went like that. And actually, when it moved south here, it managed to get its hurricane peak. Now, I would find some satellite imagery of Hurricane Vince. Vince was actually a kind of a interesting storm. Now, this is the 4th most active hurricane season ever recorded. Sam was the earliest S-name storm. So Vince was the earliest V-name storm. So, don't know if it's going to become a hurricane, but we are meant to be having a very active October, and I will tell you why. Because of La Nina. And now, what La Nina does to the weather in the UK is actually makes us warmer, but in the winter it actually makes us colder. And to be honest, it's been cold in England for the past few days now, and we have to have the engine heating on. So yeah, I'll show you satellite imagery. Quickly show you. Actually, we'll do how a tropical storm that does form on October, which is good, because that will be then called Wanda, and then we don't have any systems out there, but we are meant to be having an active October, so don't get your hopes up and say, oh, October will be quiet. I'm glad October will be quiet because no storms will form in October. Well, yes. They won't form in the MDR though, because the MDR starts cooling down now. And well, yeah, actually, no, in an active hurricane season it stays pretty warm. But in now in your season, it kind of cools down and it doesn't really look good. But now I'll quickly show the SSTs, which are the sea surface temperatures, and I'm gonna end this video here, guys. So it was a short, quick video, and we got Mindor out in the Atlantic. I mean, in the Pacific. It stalled earlier on, for 3 days. So MDR is actually warming up again. MDR is going up to 30 degrees, which is insane for the end of September. Literally, the Caribbean is piping hot right now. The Caribbean is like bathwater. The Gulf of Mexico is cooler in the north. One, because of a cold front. When they had that cooling weather, when the jet stream came down and then went north again. Now the jet stream hasn't moved up north. I don't know. The jet stream's north, but then it's dipping down near North Carolina. So so basically, Sam is here right now. So basically, Sam is in very warm sea surface temperatures. Even when it gets up here, it will still be in warm sea surface temperatures. See, it travelled the whole of that entire way in warm sea surface temperatures. And I'm surprised that this storm did not become a Category 5. Because literally, here is when it had its peak. Here. And it started to weaken as it went up north due to an eye. This system had 5 eyewall replacement cycles. 5. He had 2 in one day. 2 in one day. Which actually really dropped down the system's intensity. So, the Arctic's looking really warm right now. La Nina, La Nina's actually coming down. And we are in that La Nina threshold. We've just got into that La Nina threshold. Nino 4 is saying it's well in that La Nina threshold. Nino 1 plus 2 is saying we're actually going back up for Nino 1 plus 2. Nino 4 is saying we are in that La Nina threshold. Nino 3.4 is saying that we're in that La Nina threshold. By the way, we was meant to get into. I predicted by the end of September we would get into a La Nina, and my prediction was right. Middle of September, I thought, right, we probably might get into a La Nina, but it probably won't be a week. Probably will be a very weak La Nina. But actually, it turns out this La Nina is rapidly increasing. So, yeah, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. I've got stuff to do. So, yeah, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. See you all in the next video. Peace and have a good day.